So I've got quite a few good things to look forward to for the next few weeks. So last night I was on the computer and Louise sent me this picture, this like photoshopped picture, and asked me to help him figure out, it was clues to win tickets to see the DC United football team, soccer team. And so, yeah, so I was staring at this picture, and Conan was on, and I was completely ignoring Conan because I really like trying to solve picture things like that. Have you ever read I think it's called The 11th Hour, and it's got like visual, every page is like a clue, and there's all these animals at a party, and you have to figure out who, I think somebody steals something. It's been a long time since I read it, but that's one of those where you're looking at pictures and trying to find clues and figure out who did it. Well, this is sort of like that, except it's a picture and you're supposed to look at the clues and figure out which of the players of DC United the picture is representing. So we were staring at it for hours, and I was getting really into it, and like really, I have to know who it is. I was on the edge of my seat, literally. It started to hurt after a while. But anyway, they didn't say who the winner was, and so we just went to sleep because we thought, oh, the person must have just gone to bed. And then today, I was supposed to go to the Holocaust Museum, where I volunteer, but my alarm didn't go off because something was wrong with my phone. When I did finally wake up, it was way too late to go to the museum. And then Luis texted me and said that the person came on and said that there was no winner yet, and he was going to give us another clue and another chance to guess. So I kind of groggily got out of bed because I was grumpy that I'd missed going to the museum. Came back and looked at the thing and looked at the roster again to try to see if any of the names kind of struck me as, oh, this could be. And then finally I hazarded another guess because I clicked on a name and looked up information about the player and kind of thought about the people in the picture that were photoshopped in and realized, oh my god, it's Louis Neal. It must be Louis Neal because of this reason and this reason and this reason. And they were kind of obtuse reasons, but it struck me as kind of the guy was stretching a little bit in his clues too. So I was like, you know, if it wasn't the other person, I'm gonna guess this person. So I told Luis, and he was like, okay, go ahead and guess it. So I guessed it. And then less than an hour later, I got a response, and the guy said, oh my god, we have a winner. Sarah, did you just guess that, or did the clues help you? So I explained to the guy how I guessed, and he was like, oh my god, that's not even the way that I had set it up. Those aren't even the clues I was thinking of. So I outfoxed the guy who made the clues. I'm really proud of myself, and so Luis and I are going to go see DC United play versus Paris on Saturday. I'm so excited. And I like never win anything, so when I do win things, I said never, I usually do not win things, so when I do, I can't believe it, so I'm just, I feel really smart. I learned a word last night that's a synonym for cocky, because I use cocky too often, and a lot of people do, and I wanted to find a word that means cocky but isn't cocky. Cocky? So I looked it up and I learned a word, bumptious. So I think people should use that word because it means basically the same thing. And the sentence was great too because it was a bumptious young upstart. But yeah, anyway, that's exciting, but it's not as exciting as winning tickets to a soccer game. And then Luis also invited me to go to Ocean City with him next week. Or next week. He invited me to go to Ocean City with him for his birthday in the beginning of August, and I'm so excited. I haven't been to the beach since Hawaii 2 years ago, so that's exciting. I have a lot to be excited about, and so I hope you're having an awesome summer, and I just had to share because I'm freaking out. And that's an update from me.